Hey, Scout owners. I'm about to change my headlight out. I'm going to put an Eagle Lights black halo headlight on and replace my stock unit here. I did years ago replace the incandescent bulb with a very nice LED bulb, but today I wanted to add the halo to it and make the whole unit a solid cohesive piece. The Scout has this weird little orange light. Let's see, I think you might be able to see it. Let's see if I turn it on. All right, so this is with the stock headlight. Actually, this is with the LED bulb that I added, and you might not be able to see that, but right below is a little orange bulb, and I don't know where to find that thing. So I wanted to get rid of that, and in addition, add the halo to it, and give it a great appearance. And one of the things with Eagle Lights is their light bulbs have a lifetime warranty, and this is the unit I'll be replacing. All right, so really there's not much to this. I've got a cloth over my fender, actually like a towel, something a little bit thicker, just in case I drop any parts onto the fender. I didn't want that to happen or any kind of damage. So there's only one screw at the bottom here, and pretty much this thing's probably going to come apart when I pull this off here. It's under a little bit snug. All right, so this thing was on here a little bit snug. I had to encourage it. Basically, the way it's supposed to work is it flips up from the bottom up. And I ended up having to put my little screwdriver in there sideways and separating it from the bottom upward. So really this is pretty straightforward. It's here's my little aftermarket deal here. Now these cables tucked in here. And this is the H4 connector. So just pop right off. And these are the connectors for the little tiny bulb. Okay, so here is our original headlight unit, and there's my little aftermarket bulb. It was a great little light, sea light, and actually you get those, I think about 79 bucks, but turned out that I got a really good deal from Eagle Lights on this unit, Labor Day special directly from their website, and it, I think it was about 115 bucks and free shipping and all that sort of thing. It's a nice looking little unit. I have the additional safety of having that halo around it. Hopefully that'll help me be seen. And then it's gonna be a lot brighter and look more cohesive with the bike. They both have H4 connectors right here. And the H4 basically just unplugged and then plug in the new one. That's pretty straightforward. The additional little bit of work is there's some spring clips on here on the old ring. And I'm gonna have to take those spring clips off, pop them off, and I think you just take a little flat screwdriver and pop upward and it should pop out, and then put them back with the new unit in place. I'm gonna, one thing I'll mention about this, this unit over here, the Halo unit, is that there's, the H4 connector has like an additional converter, and what that little converter does is a red wire, and that red wire is actually the powers up the halo. So don't take this all apart or whatever. Just just hook this right up. I mean, you can. I think some people were taking and disconnecting this and hooking to the red wire, and you can do that. But I just soon keep it all as a unit. All right, so I managed to get the old unit out. Stick it back in this box, and here it is. That's the old unit, with light bulb still inside. There's those two connectors for the little peanut bulb and the H4 connector. And so essentially I had to take off the 4 spring clips, and that wasn't hard, but getting the new spring clips in place with this new unit was a little bit tricky. I ended up, if you can get the first 2 on and then evenly space it, you'll probably be good to go after that. I think the last one was a little bit extra tight, but I finally got that. mainly got this arthritis pretty bad. Okay, so keep in mind now that we want to orient this bulb unit in here. This is the bottom, of course. You can see where your screw goes. And what I did is I placed the words DOT that are embedded into the lens at the very top, and that gave me an orientation. Now we're going to go install it. All right, so what I did is just kind of the reverse. I popped it on from the top and then tried to seat it all the way around. Because remember, it's kind of like pops into place, lifting up from the bottom. I ended up using a screwdriver to separate that little tongue from the main unit itself. And that popped right off from the bottom and pivoted up. So all that's really left to do is make sure I've got this lined up with where the screw goes. Get my screw started. There we go. Nice. I'll put that in there. I did have a little bit of, not trouble per se, but you do have to kind of make sure that your H4 connector is kind of tucked away in there pretty good. I think I had that same issue with my aftermarket LED bulb. I had to put the whole thing together and all that sort of thing, and you know, find a way to tuck the little, because it comes with a little block. But this is pretty much like a sealed unit and just the H4 adapter for the halo. All right, so I've got that on here, snug. And now I think I'll turn it on and see what happens. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's my high beam. That's my low beam. All right. That's it then. So, one of the things with the Eagle Lights setup is they have tech support. I did use it on the Harley. I needed to remove the adapter and it still worked. And anyway, so you do have tech support. You can call anytime. I used it Friday afternoon. And they have lifetime warranty on the bulb. So I'm really hoping that this will be the last bulb I buy. If not, I guess I'll have to contact them. But the lumens is out of the world on this thing. So when you're doing aftermarket LED bulbs, especially for critical lighting, what you really want to do is make sure that you spend the money, get a high quality bulb. They're not all equal to each other in construction. And you want to make sure you got plenty of lumens because you want to be seen. Yeah, having lights that are LED, that's cool and all, but what you really want to make sure is that you have the lumens so that you can be seen. Safety is priority when you're riding a motorcycle. That's all I have for you guys. So be safe out there riding and keep on riding those scouts.